Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nandi. Welcome if you're new. Please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. In today's video, I am actually going to be telling you guys what some of my New Year's resolutions are for 2021. I know that it has been a wild, crazy year. So I just figured I'd share. I have about 5 resolutions that I want to try to get done this year. So I just figured I'd share with you guys what those were. So let's just dive right in. I have my little notes, of course. Okay, so the first goal I have for this year, so I want to try to read 12 books a year. Now, obviously, when I was younger, I read a lot of books, and then as I got older, I started reading less and less books, and now I want to get back into the habit of reading a lot and really just taking a break from like social media and the chaos that's going on in the world. So it is January. So I am reading a book currently, but I just started. But I definitely only have like 2 weeks to try to finish it. So we're going to try to do that. So yeah, that's my first goal. Read a book every month. And I tried to do this last year. I just said read more. I didn't read more. So that's the first resolution I have for this year. The next goal I have for this year is to write every day. And if you have seen some of my videos before, you know I am huge on journaling. I am a huge journaling advocate. And even if it's not journaling for me, so I am not stepping away from journaling per se, but I am trying to incorporate other ways of writing, especially creative writing. I think that it is so important that we use our brain. So I want to continue to do a lot of writing, just even if it's just thoughts, if it's anything that comes to mind, really. I just want to try to do more writing. So that is also a goal. Write every day. And then another goal of mine is to be more spontaneous. So I am kind of a mix between I like being organized, but I like being kind of loosely organized, if that makes sense. So I will make a list, but then there's like no really specifics. I think this year, because I've been trying to be like a go with the flow type of person when it comes to like adventures and stuff like that. And I'm not really sure that I'm always in that space. So this year, I just want to create more space to go with the flow and not have a lot of things planned out. Obviously, if things are planned, that's fine. But in my day-to-day life, I find that if it's like unaccounted for, or if I didn't expect it to happen, I'm less likely to go along with it. So I do want to be more spontaneous. I do want to experience more things this year. And the best way to do that is to be spontaneous. I think the best adventures that happen is when you least expect it. So I'm going to try to be more spontaneous and not so, I got to stick to the script, So yeah, that's the one that's very important to me. And then another one that is very important to me, well, the next two are also very important to me. The first one is to take my time. And this is huge for me because I've noticed that I have been like last year, and it's so weird because I'm not as spontaneous, but it's like last year I found myself rushing to do a lot of things. So whether that was meeting someone for lunch or meeting someone just to hang out or meeting anything that I was doing, whether that was like chilling, it just, a lot of things felt rushed to me. And when I noticed that when I feel rushed, it triggers my anxiety. So now I am rushing, and because of that, I also feel anxious. And so it was just like, I didn't like how that felt. So one of the things that I am personally doing myself is to take my time. And unless something has a set time for me to be there, unless it's like, oh, let's get lunch at 1:00, then obviously I'm going to show up at 1:00 because that's the time that we agreed on. However, if it's something that doesn't have a time limit or a time frame attached to it, then I am going to enjoy myself. So I find myself, I drink coffee every morning, and then I try to write, or I'll just chill. But I find myself actually sitting in that moment more, being present a lot more. And so I find myself sitting more into that moment and allowing myself to breathe, like allowing myself to just be. Like, I don't want my life to be rushed. I don't want to feel like I have to be doing this or I have to be doing that, or even thinking of things that I have to do before I have to do them. I just want to sit in whatever moment I'm in, whether I am at home or whether I'm with a friend. Because another thing, I would go to visit my family, but then I noticed that when I would go visit my family, I would make other plans because I'm already in town. So I'd make plans to go see friends that, live there, or things like that. And so my time just felt rushed all the time. I felt like, oh, I have to, I only have this set amount of time to see my family because then I have to go see my friend. And it's like, I'm rushing my time with people because there's something else I have to get to, or there's something else I'm thinking about getting to. And I don't want to live like that this year. So I am taking my time to fully sit in the present and fully enjoy the company of the people that I am around. I don't want to rush any of my experiences this year, and I really want to take my time and enjoy them. I don't want to be spending time with my family and think about, oh, I told them that maybe around 3 and it's like 2:30. I don't want to do that. So it's like, I'm not going to commit to time limits that I have set for myself. However, like I said, if there are no time constraints, then there will be no time constraints. And I will just get to it after I fully indulge in the moment that I am in. I don't want to half-ass my visits with anyone. I don't want to half-ass my presence with anyone, or, the presence of other people with myself. I don't want to half-ass that anymore because I'm thinking about something else or thinking about other things that I have to be doing. So yeah, that's extremely important to me this year, to take my time to sit in the present moments. That is extremely, that's very personal to me. Because I don't want to be anxious. I don't want to feel rushed. I just don't want to feel rushed. I want to feel good about my interactions with people. I want to really enjoy my time with people. So that's a very personal one for me. And then the next one, which is also very personal for me, is to reach out more to people. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was telling her, the energy, the amount of time that I could give more of my time. And I think I didn't in the past, or I didn't last year per se, because again, I always had that feeling of rushing, or I always had that feeling of, I was always constantly thinking in the future, which can trigger anxiety, which it did for me. And so this year, now that I'm being more intentional with my time and more present in my time, I decided that, I'm going to reach out to more people and also make time for more people. I know for me, I am working from home. So it's like in those moments where I couldn't usually phone someone while I was working, I can do that now, because I have a little downtime at home. So I just want to be very, very intentional with my time this year, I think, and really, reach out to more people, make more connections, and be a better person overall. So yeah, those are just a couple of goals that I have for this year. Very personal to me. They're definitely something that I want to start implementing, obviously, beyond this year, and actually ingrain that into who I am as a person. So takes takes 21 days to build a habit. The book thing we've fallen off, but January's not over. So I will finish that book before the end of January, and then I will start another one in February. And then, yeah, just, you know, taking my time. I really want to cherish the people that I have in my life this year, and give people their flowers this year, and just really spend a lot of quality time with people this year. So I'm making an effort to do that. And I am also, you know, making an effort to be with other people, but then also spending some time to sit with myself and make sure that I am full and that I am content and that I feel good. So, because overall, that is what matters. So I usually don't set resolutions for the new year, but I figure why not? These are kind of resolutions / goals that I really feel good about. So, you know, if you guys have not set any goals this year or resolutions this year, you know, I would suggest it, but again, you know, do whatever feels right for you. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and, you know, I hope my goals sparked maybe something in you, something that you want to try to work on this year, change this year, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.